Young Contra is a West Coast
Nice
artist
to meet
today.
you too, bro.
Likewise,
No
bro.
doubt.
Likewise.
Promoting his new single, B&B. Let's get straight into it.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
Produced by me.
Watch me add out just like a B&B. My double cup is certified and past the CDC. Phone ringing, don't wanna answer, put it on D&D. Acting tough, I bomb a nigga with some TNT. Get with a nigga and we gon' spin like a DVD. I'm Dallas Page, diamonds on, get a DDT. Let's camera action, it's a movie, my trap AMC. Give me a minute in the kitchen, I cook a masterpiece. My spot hot, the stove on, this shit chicken grease. I was down, made a way, then my sales increased. Trapping so hard, the owner tripping, I think I broke the lead. My plug goatee in Vietnamese, I think his name Maurice. Windows tinted, rod striker, hop out like what it do. You not cut from this cloth, it's just a chosen few. I'm a picky nigga, see something I like, I'm copping it in two. If I ain't got nothing to do and I wanna snooze and I'll pull up some juice. Hey, fit it down just like a Taylor suit. St. Michael shirt, cap, jeans, Balenciaga boots. Just let me know what a nigga.
I got some shit for you too, Swayze, man. You gotta pull up on me.
No, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if y'all want to listen to the rest of that, Jack, y'all got to go download that ASAP.
Where can they
Yes, sir.
find it?
Yes, sir. That's on everything, every platform moving, even on YouTube. If you want to just listen to it, go get it. It's called My Way or the Highway.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Any other notes, like how they should look for it under your name or anything?
Just type in my name, Young Contra, YOUNGCONTRA. That thing will pop up off the back. Off the back is gonna pop up for real, for real. I got on that thing. I got featured my homeboy Black Mike. I got the homegirl Naya Bugatti.
I was going to ask you how to say that, too.
Yeah, Naya Bugatti. It's just either way. You feel me? I call her Bugatti.
Okay, I just
for
Bugatti.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We got Money on there, and we got some tracks produced by my young boy FK and Sicko. Fucking Sicko. Yeah.
I'm already knowing about fucking Sicko.
Yes, sir.
I know my nigga FKN. Man, Money dope as hell, too.
Yeah, Money crazy, man. He produced, but he really on his rapping shit right now, and he just dropped 2 projects back to back.
What?
Yeah, so
That's
they
crazy.
out on
My
Apple
nigga
too.
Money rapping now.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Nah, Money used to just be deep into the beats, man.
Yeah, no, he rapping now. It's,
That's
I
hard.
can check him out too. It's Money with 2 E's. Just type it in, it's gonna pop up.
Nah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna check see what Money got to say nowadays, man.
Yeah,
I
no,
never
he
listened to
going
that
crazy.
shit.
He going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. His shit, a different vibe. It's on some. I can't even describe that shit. I ain't gonna lie, but it's crazy though for sure. Yeah.
You can't compare his style to nobody else's.
I wouldn't even compare. You feel me? Cause his shit is different. All his beats is different. The beats he pick ain't even like the beats most motherfuckers.
Did he get some beats from you for the project?
For his first one, yeah. For the second one, nah. He ended up linking up with somebody else and got his shit popping. Yeah.
Okay.
But you got shit that we sitting on. It's crazy too.
Yeah.
Even that me and him did together. Yeah.
Oh, God.
We got dummy shit. Dummy.
So is that your first move? You more engineer than artist, or more artist than engineer, or you say it's equal?
Man, it's both, and it end up happening like that because I'm like I can't depend on waiting on nobody. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
it ends
real.
up being like, bro, it's gonna have to get done, and I can't wait on this nigga. You feel me? So, and then I end up teaching myself a lot of shit I know. So that's how that happened.
Yeah.
And they go hand in hand. So I can't do one without the other. For real. So I might be feeling like rapping and ain't got no beats. I got to make the beat.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, but then sometimes making the beat, I be so much in producer mode, I can't even get into rapper mode. You feel me? So sometimes I got to double back on the beat and
Let it sit for a minute.
let it sit. And
Come back with some rapper ears.
no, for real. So that's what be.
That's
going on.
crazy. Like when you explain to me, it's almost like when you find it in new cologne.
Yeah.
You know how like you gotta let your nose clear out before you smell a new one.
Yeah. You
So it's
fuck around,
almost
smell
like-
some coffee or something.
Yeah, you like
clear
you
it
know,
out.
like the way
That's
that
real.
cologne smell, but it could actually be some good cologne. But
Yeah.
But everything's colliding.
yeah, all the smells colliding. So I can see how you saying like all the thoughts is colliding with like being a producer. And you be like, man, I can't even write to this motherfucker right now.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm thinking
bro.
about the next beat I'm gonna make, or feel me? What else I can add to this motherfucker?
Yep. It happens. I ain't gonna lie to you, and it happens a lot. I got beats to where I can't think of nothing. Sometimes I put so much into it
Yeah.
I gotta get that shit to somebody else.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. I
crazy.
got dummy shit. I got his
God.
style. I got all kind of shit, bro.
Nah,
He just got to
Contra
pull up on me.
beats. Yeah, Contra got
Yeah.
beats for days, man.
Yeah.
And it's funny you brought up money too, though, because I was listening to one of our old songs from my second album, Smoking Sour Diesel 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, this is a hit right here. I was like, and this is all in-house. I was like, I need to really put some money behind this. Like, fuck how old the song is.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody
Nobody knows.
knows. Like,
Yeah.
I need to really put some money behind it. And,
It's
me?
you're not the only one that would do that if you was to do it. You feel me? Like it's been done plenty of times.
just because it's like, shit, that's money just sitting on the table. I feel like
Yes.
it's you, me,
yes,
and money.
Yes. It's a new ear.
I really know the producer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I-
So y'all did that all together?
Yeah, we all did that song
Okay.
together. Like, man, I bought the beat from Money and shit. He engineered it and recorded us that day. So, I mean, like, I be like, just, oh no, just as an older artist now, getting older, like, you start thinking about, like, man, hold on, let me not take that for granted because that song was fully in-house. There's so many beats as an artist that we get from YouTube or just
Correct.
random people we don't really know that well. We might not even have the full rights to that, but it's like, nigga,
You can't even reach the producer.
Yeah, but nigga, you got a full song that you got full rights to, nigga, promote that shit. Get the money.
Yeah. But like I said, it's new ears, so it's like on product wise, on some business shit, it's like rebrand it, repackage it, and put it back out. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Because it's a decent project. It's a decent song, so it's like,
Oh, God.
why not?
Now, see, I already know, but I kind of want to know not want to know, but I want the fans to know, like, where's Contra come from? Like, how'd you get your rap name?
I got my rap name, man. I got my rap name from fucking playing Contra. And
The video game?
yeah. Fucking, I'm born in '86. You feel me? So it go hand in hand. That's when the game came out. You feel me? Contra. It's when Reagan had the Contras in Nicaragua, fighting and doing all this shit for fucking snowfall type shit.
No, totally.
Yeah, so it just went. So I went
Nah, I
with
feel
it.
you.
Yep, and it stuck.
Now, I always liked your rap name, bro. I always thought it was
Mm-hmm.
dope. I was like, that's a good day. I was like, man, I wish I would have thought of that first.
You know?
And as a kid, I always had Blick, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna roll with Contra. It just go hand in hand. Yeah, yep.
Nah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense, man.
So how'd you tie all that together?
The name.
Yeah.
Shit, just knowing the growing up in '86, you feel me, '90s, and knowing what was going on, I paid attention to history and shit like that. I'm big on history, so I ain't gonna lie, with me, a lot of shit line up. It ain't even me putting it together.
I feel you.
It line up like on some universal shit.
No, that's why I asked. That's exactly why I asked, because I could feel that, because I'm listening. You like Reagan? I'm like, well, he still would have been a kid with Reagan.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
then he's like the Contra Wars. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said, well, how did all this line up?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel so it's written in the stars.
Yeah, no, for real. Even down to the day I was born, where I was brought up and all that, on some numerology type shit.
Yeah, no, I could dig that.
Yeah, that shit.
Shit,
like
I already know, man, you a divine being, man, because shit, I was running around handling my business as usual, ran into Contra in traffic.
Yeah. Bro, I'm at work. I'm seeing this nigga like, nigga, I'm about to get off, nigga.
Because he didn't know who was calling his first
On
name.
me. I'm sitting there thinking about some shit.
Who the
like,
fuck know my name?
I'm like, what the fuck? But it's LA, you feel me? Like, we in LA, bro. We from LA, so that shit.
But everybody don't know your government, though. Just like everybody, like, I know somebody say my government name while I'm in traffic, and nigga really know me.
Yeah.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
You ain't a nigga that I just know of me. You somebody that really know me.
But like I said,
partner.
fucking LA, bro, niggas know me both. You feel me? Like, niggas know me as my first before anything. So it's like, yeah. If somebody call a certain name, I know off back, like, where they, you feel me?
Yeah.
Either it's from this or it's they knew me for a long time. You feel me? Type.
Yeah, that's real. That's
And I know you for a minute, so I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, it's been
Yeah,
like
for some
almost 10
years
nigga,
on me,
shit.
on me. Yeah, for real.
Nah, shit, time go by fast, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit,
For
hey,
real.
I still got this one track I want to release called you remember that song we did, Lit? With Touche?
Yeah. Yep.
That shit dope.
Yep.
I was just bumping that shit the other day, ran through it on my emails, like just going through old
Yeah,
emails and
yeah.
shit. And I was like, damn, we recorded this shit back in like 2017 or something.
Yeah, 16, 17,
Yeah,
yep,
16,
yep,
17.
yep.
I'm like, damn, niggas been doing music
Yeah,
with each other
because
for a minute.
y'all ended up pulling up before I even got all the little equipment I had. When I was working with the home radio type shit.
So you got
What you
better
mean?
shit
Well, hold on.
now.
What you mean the home radio?
You know the old school you buy for the house a CD player for the
Okay.
for the living room. You got the 2 speakers and it got the 5 disc changer and all that type of shit. That old shit that they don't make no more. You know?
Yeah, I didn't even notice that's
Yeah.
what you was working on.
I had the auxiliary plugged in from the laptop and
And you was making music with that?
it was making beats and recording.
No, for sure. See, he was on some mad scientist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't
yeah.
even peep that
That's
shit.
some Dexter's Laboratory
No,
shit
it
right
is.
there. I didn't even know you could do that. I had one of those.
Yeah. Couch was on some
Nah,
masterpiece
you really
shit.
wanted
Yeah.
to do it then.
No, I knew that from plugging up like iPods and shit to the radio when mama leave and shit like that and want to listen to my shit,
Oh God.
banging the music. But yeah, so I did that and then I ended up buying the equipment because I felt like niggas weren't putting respect on my name as far as an artist. Like when it come to sound quality, you feel me? Like I think I sent something in to some quote unquote music heads and fucking they listened to it and they cut that shit off quick as fuck. But it was a banging ass song.
Yeah.
It was a matter of fact, it was brand new.
Okay.
The shit, the video that I got, Money and Rice Boy did the beat.
I knew you talking about.
Yeah, fucking, it was that, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, nigga. I took that as like motivation. You feel me? I'm like, all right, for sure. I'm about to come crazy now. All right, I'm about to buy all that, and then that's when I bought that shit.
So what they say, they like the song, but it lacked clarity.
Yeah, it lacked quality as far as sound wise.
I got you.
Like yeah, on some sound wave shit. Like
Now it make a
Voice
difference
comes
if you
through
got
speakers.
non-pop mics
and
all
then
that
and then
other stuff.
my dudes, a lot of them make beats. And they ain't really EQing and doing all that. They just making beats and we jumping
And
on
just
shit.
sliding it out,
And
man.
that's how a lot of shit get made. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of that shit end up boiling down to volume, just turning shit down a little, for real. So
Equalizing everything out
Mm-hmm.
before you actually mix it down.
yeah, that's yeah, I
Once
had
it's
to
mixed
upgrade.
down, it's solidified.
Yeah, as long as you got the clarity, you can send that shit in and they can mix and throw some magic on it and some more shit, for real.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now the song you played for us today, what was the inspiration behind that?
The beat brought it out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I cooked the beat before I even had the project, and I made like 3 beats that day, and that was one of them. Cause every time I try to cook or make beats, I try to make like at least like 5 to 10 and get on type shit. Like so, by the time I look up through the whole week, I got probably like 50 beats. You feel me?
I feel you. Yeah.
And I just go back and listen to them, and I turned that on, and the hook just came to me type shit, and I just
Nah, I
went
like
with
that
it,
hook.
and I went with it. I was playing off the B&B lettering type shit.
Yeah.
D&D and all that shit.
The timing is
and all
good.
that. Yeah.
The timing is good.
And the beat is crazy. And I feel like off of that project, like that's one of the for sure like singles and the bangers. Even though the whole project, it's like my hardest project. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like this shit's stupid, but that's one of the ones though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Now you still working on the project or is it wrapped up?
No, it's out. I dropped it August 11th.
Oh, okay, then good.
'cause, you
It's
know,
my way or the highway.
yeah, My Way or the Highway.
I'll get that now.
Yeah, that thing out. Dropped it on the 11th. Yeah, so and then a little after that, on August, not August, fucking October, Halloween, me and my homeboys dropped like a collaborative project. It's called Scared of the Dark
Okay.
by Sicko.
Yeah.
He produced the whole thing. It's his project, but we on that thing rapping. You feel me?
Okay.
It's
Oh,
like-
that's hard. So he did like some DJ Khaled type shit, basically.
Yep,
Like when he
yep,
produced
yep.
every beat and just bringing different artists that he admires together on one project.
everybody he fucking with.
Yeah.
Everybody he
I
want to
love
hear.
that.
Yeah.
I love albums like that because it really brings a whole lot of just like collaborative flavor.
Yeah, no, and it did. It did for sure. It did for sure. Yeah, that thing go crazy.
Man, who would you think you think you better than fucking Sicko and Money at making beats? Who you think is better at making beats?
I ain't gonna say. I don't know. It's hard. Everybody got their own style. For
I
real.
was going to ask you that. It's
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about being different.
True.
Yeah, everybody.
I just had
got
to ask. I
their
was
own
wanting to see
style.
Contra answer.
Yeah, nah.
You want to get some
everybody
controversy?
Controversy.
Get some controversy.
No, everybody got their own style. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, but I low key taught Sicko how to make beats. Like, he wasn't even making beats. He was a rapper before he was making beats, and I was making beats type shit. And then we ended up meeting Money, Black, and Rice Bowl, and started collabing. And they started making beats, and we rapping and going crazy.
Oh God.
But yeah, as far as comparison, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You would have to tell me. I ain't gonna lie. You would have to tell
Nah, I
me,
feel
bro.
you.
For real, for real.
Man, I got I never got off on fucking sicko beats. I never got
trying
off
to
on
think,
one of the
have you?
beats.
don't
If I
think you
have, nah, man, I've only got off on long clip, man. I still got some shit.
Yeah,
From,
LB got
my-
some shit,
From
bro.
my nigga
Yeah.
Larry, man.
Yeah, he been going crazy too. He's still producing.
Hell
He
yeah.
in Vegas.
I still got some
Yeah.
hits, man. I need to drop from with long clip. I could just drop like a little mini EP for how many songs me and long clip and did with each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. Yeah, that nigga got
Mhm.
some shit.
He
I
got
ain't
some
gonna lie.
shit.
And
I
his
don't know,
shit
but I agree
different
with
too.
you though. Like what you said, like y'all just got it's different. I mean, and you very expansive.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
'cause, bro,
appreciate
you can make sample beats good, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean, fucking 90s baby. Like, our pastime was listening to music and watching music videos. You feel me?
God.
So,
Nah, it really was
yeah,
VH1,
like,
MTV, and
all that shit.
So you can build from the ground up.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm doing original beats and I'm doing sample beats also.
Okay.
Like I said, I've only heard Money Beats, but like I never heard like one where it sounds like he's sampling something.
Money don't really too say he do, especially when we collab. But Money play instruments in the church. He played piano in church and drum and shit.
Oh yeah.
So
he's a
he
musician.
crazy, like he crazy. Rice Bowl play too, but Money play at church. Like every other Sunday he be in church.
So he a real musician.
Yeah, no, he probably say different, but I say yeah for sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're playing in public, I mean, you.
No,
always feel
no,
like-
I say the
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. If
I
you
say the
playing in
same
public,
thing,
shit.
for sure. I say the same thing.
Same for like people that like rap or sing. If you can play an instrument, I consider those people like you're not just a singer, you're a musician.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because you can normally read music, you can normally write music on some level, which means you can score music differently.
Man, I motherfucking paid money one day. It was for one of my projects, a EP I had dropped. That shit, I gotta redrop it too, so it can be out online and shit. But I got a nigga a beat to remake. Cause I ain't want to pay the nigga that made the beat. My nigga made that beat like identical, bro. Like you
Damn.
can't tell the difference.
Oh,
I was
shit.
amazed. I'm like, fuck, like this nigga.
Now that's a different type of skill
Crazy,
right there.
bro.
Now that is
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy.
I done heard a whole lot of like Lil Wayne songs I want to do. Like and
You heard the song too. You heard the song before. Yep.
no, the one that you talking about?
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, it's on my project. It's like I think it's the intro or some shit. The shit I dropped when you was coming through when we was recording and shit.
Yeah.
The shit that
Now you talking about where you on top of the planet?
no,
You sitting
yeah,
on the
it's. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's on that one. Yep. But then I had dropped one before that when me and Touche did that video.
Yeah.
Remember when we went to Culver City and we was in the sewer?
Yeah, I remember that part.
And niggas spray painted their names on the wall and shit.
Yeah.
And I took a picture of that, and that was a project too. That was a fucking EP.
Okay, I didn't even know. I thought
Yeah.
that was just connected to like a song that time.
Nah, yeah, yep.
Now it's
yeah.
tight.
Hell yeah.
No, wow. Now that's good because we meet some engineers that, like, they can work with the music you have, but they don't necessarily build the song. Like, they can't
Yeah.
take an instrumental and chop it up, you know, and you know, add in the bridges and all the other things that you need.
No, I do that. I produce and I started producing sampling. So that's like the foundation of me even producing.
Okay.
So me doing original shit is like more newer, but I do both. And I do that shit well. I ain't gonna lie to you. I go crazy with the
I sure
sampling.
do.
For real.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you love it.
Yeah, no, it's for sure something I love because it's something simple. It's easy. It's like breathing. I can cook up some shit quick. You feel me? Like you'll be like, yeah.
You have a particular program you like?
I use Fruity Loops.
Okay.
Fruity Loops is the and I record them and make beats on Fruity Loops.
Yeah, I heard Fruity Loops thing got way better, but like the
Yeah.
recording software, like a lot more people are starting to use Fruity Loops now just to even record projects.
Yeah, yep. But we always been recording on that motherfucker, even when it really wasn't for recording. You feel me?
No,
Like,
for sure.
We just found the way how to do
And I
it.
feel like
'cause
that's just
we
because
ain't
a lot
have
of
nothing to
people-
work with.
I'm
A
with
lot of
you.
people didn't know any other options. Like,
But I think that grassroots is good because when you come from just pure passion without technology, when you get a hold of the technology,
Yeah, you can go crazy.
because you had a gang of ideas you never could do.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
No, that's interesting.
Yep. And you, like I say, I'm doing arrangement and all that on there. Chorus, hook, verse, you feel me? So, yep. You learning all that.
So would you say you lean towards producing the music more than writing, or?
Nah, bro, they go hand in hand. I ain't gonna lie, they go hand in hand. They both easy to me. They not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard for me to write some shit. This nigga been around. We came up with hooks, all kind of shit, bro. Like quick fast.
Contra
We
definitely
recording
write
on spot.
faster than me. I'm
Feel
telling
me?
you, I might come up with like 6 bars, depending on how the beat is.
Yeah.
Feel me?
But I'm the nigga that's like, nigga, freestyle the rest. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, nah,
type
he is
shit.
for sure. And I ain't got no problem with that because I'll be like overthinking.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't lying.
Same
Me
here.
and a homie in the
Yeah.
studio be like, nigga, it's only like 6 more bars left, Swayze. You can freestyle that shit, bro.
I'm like, nigga, this it. Like, don't redo that part over. We good.
Yeah,
You
we
feel me?
good.
Let's
Yeah.
move. Let's move. Like, yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Because I feel that way about songs too. I'm like, this last few bars don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get more picky though.
It get like that when songwriting too, though. Like certain songs, you can get like that and be like, you spin some shit and the last couple bars ain't really gotta mean nothing type shit on some.
Yeah.
Depending the song and depending on like the vibe. You feel me?
No, totally.
You can fuck around and repeat some shit.
Yeah. The last bar.
Or not say nothing at all, nigga.
Yeah.
For real.
Let it fade out.
Put in an echo.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Kill some time with an echo.
Oh, God.
We done done all that shit.
Those be the songs I don't be wanting to perform, though. Like,
Really?
yeah, those be the songs because I be like, oh, no. It just, it feel incomplete.
Well, I don't think you can force it. Sometimes I feel like you gotta just close those last few bars out
Yeah.
so that the song is complete.
But
Maybe
it gotta go though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, it
They
gotta
go,
like make
for
sense.
sure.
And I'm definitely a person like I want all the bars to make sense and not be
I
off
agree with
subject.
that.
I don't
I
want to
agree
be off
with that.
subject. I don't want to be like, damn, this nigga was rapping 10 bars and in the last 6 that nigga got off
you
subject.
start humming.
Yeah.
Niggas talk about money, niggas start talking about pussy. Like, damn, bro, where did that go?
Nah, that shit, it gotta go. It gotta go.
Nah, it gotta match.
It gotta make sense at the end of the day still.
The math still got a bag.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, for real.
I like how you said it, the bar. He was like, nigga, or I don't even think this is off this particular
Yeah.
song, but you was like, nigga, how you on the math, but ain't got the equation?
Yeah. I was on my bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, that was a bar.
Yeah, niggas on bullshit, freestyling, coming up with shit.
I was like, that was a bar right there.
So you rap battle?
Nah. When I say freestyle, I'm saying freestyling when we recording.
Okay, I got you.
So we recording on spot, thinking up bar for bar type shit. And we
wow.
might think of 2 bars, 4 bars, a bar.
Nah, I got
Feel
you.
me?
I got you.
And we punching in. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I call freestyling.
Yeah.
No, it's still freestyling because you're coming up with it right then and there.
Yeah.
But
Did you ever try that though? Country battle rap?
I've
You ever thought about going in that realm?
I've fucking
Cause I be feeling like it's just playing the dozens, my nigga. Like one day I be
Yeah.
doing that shit a lot by myself in my room. I be like,
Yeah.
nigga so fat, he don't need no slim fast. Like, you know, like nigga, I feel like I don't know. Like
He
right
know
now I
what the
can't think of nothing.
freestyling.
But if I was looking at a nigga in the battle, I feel like don't let me get some ammo.
Yeah.
Don't let me do like a real background check on the nigga. I have some
Well, I
shit.
think that's what happens. Like one guy already is like amped up,
Yeah.
and the other guy is like, who went first?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who if he amped up went first, then it's hard for the next guy to kill him.
You gotta be talking that shit
Yeah.
when you battle rapping for sure.
Nah, for sure.
But I wrote battle raps before. I think I was gonna do one at one point in time, and then like I think the competition got canceled or some shit. This was like when I first started rapping type shit. But I grew up watching battle rap, so I know for sure how to. And I'm a writer, so I know how to attack that shit. I can go crazy. I just ain't did it though.
I think I would have to freestyle if I battle rap. I don't think I could write nothing.
My hardest part would be remembering them fucking lines, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
be
I don't know if I
tired,
can write.
nigga.
Cause it's kind of like I feel like battle rap is almost like acting. Like you got to remember your lines.
Yeah, no, for real.
You know?
For real. nigga.
And you got to say it like in a particular way because you
Yes,
be like
man.
to
You
really
gotta act
explain
that
it.
shit.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
really express
yeah.
it and emphasize on certain words.
Is it a requirement that it be all freestyle?
No, that's what I'm saying. With battle rap, usually most time it's written like
It's
how
written.
Contra
It's all
said,
written.
and most people just remember they shit, and it appears to be like it's a
Oh,
freestyle.
I got you
Yeah.
then.
And that's why I said me. I think I would just come there just knowing some shit about your background, like oh your baby mama left you because you got a
Certain
little
amount
dick.
of contact.
Yeah, I might know a certain amount of content about a nigga and just come there freestyle and put that shit together. Me myself.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
Some
I could-
niggas have done that though.
Yeah.
Some niggas have went crazy and you can tell the difference when they,
Yeah.
they doing it.
No, you can. You can. You really can tell the difference between a freestyle and a written.
Yeah.
Like, nigga doing that shit on spot.
But see, you got some niggas that'll go crazy. Like what's my dude name? Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
He go crazy freestyling, like dummy crazy. on spot, no written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just knowing some shit about a nigga.
Mhm. He'll talk about what you got on, go crazy, bars though, like
Yeah.
for a minute. Yeah.
Well, see, I'm getting a better understanding because I've only looked at this stuff like on TikTok or YouTube.
Oh, you got you. Yeah, on YouTube.
So,
That's
but I'm thinking that the dudes was truly freestaling. And I'm thinking, damn,
not
how
no
could you
more.
freestyle
Not no
like
more.
that?
Not no more, bro.
You know,
I'm
Not
gonna
no
keep
more.
it real. Like from what I've experienced and growing up, really listening to rap and shit. Like I learned that all them freestyles is shit they memorize.
Well, I can feel it now because I was like, how could he freestyle that? Like some of the lyrics were so well put together, and he,
Like that, you thought of that on the
you thought
spot.
of that
you thought
on
of
the
that within
spot?
3.5
But
seconds.
you got some niggas that can do
They
that.
can't do it, huh?
Like very well, bro, for real. But
And I feel like kind of
Most
anybody,
of that
I
shit
don't say
cap.
anybody, but I feel like any great artist can freestyle dope as fuck, placed in the right moment with the right beat.
yeah,
Because a certain beat
yeah.
will just bring it out of you sometimes.
Yeah, that shit like catching the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, no, it is.
It totally
it is.
is,
G,
it
real
is,
talk.
man.
You hit
I
that
can
shit,
see that.
hit the nail on the head with that one, Contra.
yeah.
It's literally like catching the Holy Ghost. Like something else takes over you, but it's still you.
Nah. It's like that. Sometimes listening to music, you come up with good hooks and bridges.
Same with producing
Yeah,
too.
you know, you'll be like, oh, I feel that music.
You,
right there.
nigga, even with B&B, I'm like, bro, I don't know how I thought of that shit. You feel me? A lot
But I
of
like
shit,
how
I
you
be
kept
like,
it
I don't know
going
how
with
I did
the
that shit.
like with the acronyms, the
Yeah,
TNT,
yeah,
DDT.
yeah.
Like I was like, well, keep on going down there. Contra, don't stop there, nigga. Keep on going. Nigga.
And the beat, I'm like, nigga, I don't know how I came up with that because that shit all original.
Yeah, nah, that shit knock.
No sample.
That shit knock, nigga. I was thinking too, like, nigga, did Contra make this beat? When I was first listening to it last night,
yeah.
I was like, did Contra make this beat? I was like, or did Money make this beat? I was like,
Mm-hmm.
because I know you don't, you a person that rarely get your beats off of YouTube.
Yeah, no, I'm
And if
that
you do,
them-
like what you said earlier. You ask Money, hey, Money, we make that shit.
And that was only that one song. I've never did it again. I grew up taking beats off YouTube when I first started rapping. Them days done with, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you because
Yeah, nah, that's a
we
rap
didn't
for
we
you.
didn't taught ourselves how to.
Yeah, totally.
So it's like now it's like. that
It
shit
makes
feel
sense,
crazy
though.
When you do it now, I'm like, bro, I can't do it. You feel me?
Well, I mean, maybe you download for some inspiration, or
I'll probably to stay up to date. I listen to a lot of new shit already, but you might want to hear this type of because there's so many different type of genres when it comes to beats. You might want to listen to a Milwaukee type beat,
correct.
Yeah.
which got the crazy claps on it. You feel me? Or you might want to listen to fucking a New York drill type beat or the sexy drill
God,
Cobain
that still ain't
type
caught my
shit.
ear yet, man. I ain't with the drill
Yeah.
movement.
You fucking with the Cobain shit?
What's that?
The sexy drill shit.
Oh yeah, that's what we had a
Smooth
artist.
shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
with that. I fuck with
fuck
the
with
sexy
it.
drill.
I fuck
The
with it.
homie Poe came on here promoting this shit.
Okay,
His name
okay.
Poe Lambo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Came on the show promoting. He was like, "Yeah, I make sexy drill." I was
Yeah, it's
like,
a couple West
I was like,
Coast
"What's that?"
artists. That's
He's like, "That's my
doing that
music."
shit. Yeah,
I can see that.
I
though.
fuck with it. I fuck with that he doing it, and he from over here. He from LA.
Yeah.
I fucks with that because most LA niggas stay in pocket LA music. You feel me?
Yeah, West
Well, I
Coast.
feel like a lot of LA
Some-
artists have like evolved into just trying to make everything sound like Draco. Or like,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like Felix,
yeah,
or
yeah,
a lot of
no,
them
for
niggas,
sure. That's
or
for sure.
OGZ. Like
That's
a lot of
for
people
sure.
want to
That's
sound
for
like
sure.
them instead of just
That's for sure.
having their own unique sound like you, but you still sound like a West Coast artist. Like the way like your the tone of your voice.
Yeah.
It's like you feel me. I would still be like, nah, that nigga
Good
from
looking.
West Coast.
Yeah, and that's me not even trying. I just do music, bro. For real, for real.
that really could be the main ingredient, though.
Yeah.
Because you make your own music,
Mm-hmm.
you got the platform to change into whatever you want to change
Yeah,
it into.
not for real.
You know,
And, yeah.
but if you like, I don't make music, so I'm gonna take what I get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take what I get. You get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, nah,
so it's
that's a
like
big
you know,
difference.
so it's a big difference in the fact that you had that power and that latitude to say, you know what, I want to sound like this.
Yeah. Shit, when I look at my shit like fucking the X-Men type shit, like nigga, my shit a couple styles in one. You feel me?
Yeah.
On some shit like, but then that's due to growing up watching these music videos and listening to this music because we ain't had the fucking certain technology early on. You feel me?
Nah, totally.
So fucking all we had was music, nigga. So it was like, nigga, we listening to music and really studying the shit, the videos and everything.
God.
You feel me? So that shit really helped the craft. You feel me? Like as far as an ear. So yeah.
You know, you don't think about that too. That people come through different time periods.
Yeah.
So you coming through a time period with technology starting to drop, but not fully.
Yeah, no, nigga, I mean, shit, as a child, we didn't have cell phones
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
until like late end of middle school, early high school type shit. That's when niggas had chirps and then sidekicks and shit. So,
Man,
yeah.
he's at a sidekick.
And just think about how like it went from niggas talking like they in the army, like, yo, where you at?
Yeah.
Boost.
The FaceTiming, nigga.
Yeah, tough.
Because you wasn't getting no picture on that chirp, nigga. You
Nah.
feel me?
Or even like texting, because niggas didn't text until like, what's them shits came out? The Engage and like the.
I had to talk about.
Third generation.
The Snoop Dogg phone.
iPhone.
I can't think of. Remember Snoop Dogg did one
The
with
sidekicks.
sidekicks.
No,
it was a
before
sidekick.
but before the sidekicks, nigga, I had to talk about it. Flip up. You remember in Belly, they had them bitches?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those was kind of like the Engages. Like you couldn't make no phone calls
It
on
was
it or
Nextel.
nothing,
Yeah,
but
you
it was
could- it was
like
straight
it was
texting.
text. It was
Yeah.
only text message on there. It was almost like a mobile pager.
Yep.
Hey, I kept the chirp just because if you didn't pay your bill on time, you could still call people if they had the chirp.
On
Yeah,
me.
no, yeah,
On
but
me.
through the chirp
For
system
sure.
only,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Not no regular.
No,
phone
that's what I'm
calls.
saying, just
Regular
through the chirp.
That's if you had. That's if you was with a company. If you was paying your chirp and getting minutes, your call couldn't go through. Cause us as kids was buying minutes with chirps, nigga.
Oh God, yeah.
You feel me? So
Nah, it's real because some people shit wasn't just for the
grown-ups
whole
got
month.
They shit.
Yeah.
Pay for the whole month.
See, I was a grown up
Yeah,
then.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel
Kids,
what y'all.
I remember.
We
I
couldn't
get what
do
you're
that.
saying now, Conjure. Nah, it's real.
Couldn't do that.
Because nigga, if you only pay for 55 minutes, nigga, that's all you got.
get.
Nah,
Hey, but hey, what I do remember, nigga, nights and weekends is free.
Yeah, no, for real.
Nights and weekends is free. So you used to be looking forward to them weekend calls. I'm gonna call my
Sprint
bitch.
phone.
I can talk to my bitch all day on the weekend.
you stupid.
Saturday, Sunday. Nigga.
What you know about motherfucking doing that on the house phone, nigga?
Oh yeah.
Talking to your bitch all night on the house phone,
Yeah.
nigga. Before the cell phone, nigga.
Nah, for sure.
At 4 in the morning.
No,
What?
sure. Cupcaking on the phone, nigga.
What?
You know.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Classic
some little
times,
kid
nigga.
shit.
You know.
Well, those things I think build certain like genres. So you might have a certain group of men like yourself who come through like that borderline of technology. So basically, as you become a young adult, the technology kicks in.
Hey,
Yeah.
know what I was thinking about? Even like not even just technology, but like events. Like I was thinking about because I was watching Gladiator 2 last night, and I was thinking about, I was like, damn, I wonder how the motherfuckers of that generation felt that came in like right as the Coliseum games was ending. Like we're not doing that anymore. You got at one point in time, it's like, no, we're not gonna slay people in there no more. And niggas like, fuck. I heard about that shit my whole life. I'm 18 and I can't watch that shit. I want to see somebody get slit open.
Yeah.
Feel me? I was imagining that shit last night. Like, what was it like for the niggas that came at the ass end of the Coliseum era? Like,
Looking forward to this.
yeah,
shit.
looking forward to like they go grow up one day. We go
One day.
eat some
All change,
popcorn and
nigga.
I'm gonna eat a big chicken thigh and watch some niggas get eaten mauled by a lion.
Well, they threw you bread.
Yeah,
All's changed, nigga.
Yeah.
laws changed. Like, nah, we ain't doing that no more, bro. No more gladiators.
Yeah.
You know that shit was going on after they said it's a wrap. Niggas was doing
Oh,
that
niggas
shit
still doing it in secret.
underground. Fight Club.
Yeah, no,
Hey, but the price went up.
but the price.
But the
went
price
up.
went up.
real.
Shit, for real.
Shit.
Nah,
Them
that's,
motherfucking games was free actually.
yeah.
Back then.
Yeah, like for the glad because they wanted the whole point was just keeping the people distracted. But I'm pretty
me.
sure when it went underground, like you said, they get the price. They put
sure.
a price on that shit because now it's illegal.
On me.
Anything with that's illegal has
Hey,
a
it's
price
like
on
that
it.
fight in Django where the two slaves fight in that little living room.
Yeah,
That shit was brutal.
man.
Hey, they copied that shit too, nigga. In Gladiator 2. They had a scene like that where they had the nigga. They was like, "We want to see you fight to the death."
Yeah.
Because at first they
Yeah,
just trying to
yeah,
have a
yeah.
fight just hand to hand, and one of the emperors was like, "No, have them fight to the death. We want the bloody brawl."
Yeah, and it wasn't even supposed to be that.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, Gladiator, that's the shit with Denzel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gladiator 2.
okay.
Yeah, y'all gotta see it. It's dope.
He make the movie.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
He
Of
make
course,
the movie.
they threw them all on the motherfucking cover.
Yeah, so he made the movie, bro.
But he don't show up until like 20 minutes into the movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but when he show up, that's when the movie comes.
Yeah, yo, God. No, facts. That's when the movie really
comes.
starts.
That's when the movie starts.
The first 20 minutes is filler. And
It's
niggas
filler.
feel it.
It's background.
Yeah. Like as anime fans would say, it's filler.
Yeah,
The first
tough.
20 minutes. But when Denzel hit the scene, it's like, okay, now you really pop your popcorn out and
Yeah.
shit. Get your Coke out.
Check it out,
I gotta check it out. 'Cause I like the first one. The first one was cool.
Nah, the first one's epic, man. I remember my great grandma used to have me watch that shit like on.
It's a
That and
without
Troy. She
spoiling
was in
it
love
for
with
you.
them
It's a
goddamn white
good
movies.
continuation of the fight.
Okay, for sure.
You get what I'm saying?
And Denzel ass getting old.
Yeah, You ain't
So
lying.
how that?
I
how
think that
how
nigga drank
look?
some baby blood recently or something or some.
Would he look fresher?
Yeah, man, he looked fresher than like in the last Equalizer. I thought he was finna fall apart and die. And a few years later, yeah, when he was in the last Equalizer, I was like, this nigga about to
That's
die.
what I'm saying,
soon.
bro.
But nigga, in this
'Cause I
movie, this
seen
nigga
that.
looks
I seen
reborn.
that. Yeah.
Nigga, I
But
saw
maybe
him
that's
in
what they
Gladiator too.
wanted to happen in Equalizer.
They wanted
Remember,
him
he's
to
an
look-
actor.
They wanted him to look old and feeble.
Yeah.
But
I like
nah.
Equalizer. To me, that was the best Equalizer. Equalizer 3.
No, I definitely
'Cause-
was. That nigga counted down on that nigga, and he ran everybody business in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
He did the clock. I like how he always timing shit. He be like, boop. All right, now it's time to get down to business.
Yeah. So he probably would be. You ever
His
seen?
ass whooping his time and sanctioned.
You ever seen? I think it's 22 Miles with Mark Wahlberg.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, y'all gotta see
I
that.
don't think
Y'all
so.
gotta see that.
Yeah.
He's an obsessive compulsive.
Okay.
And he's like, I guess, like a CIA operative or something like that.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
special ops guys.
Yeah.
So he can pop rubber bands on his arms every so often.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because he just got to give himself some type of, like some type of
adrenaline
sensation.
shot.
For real, dude. He
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
I'm here.
yeah, totally.
That's crazy.
But he's a planner. He's like an obsessive compulsive planner. I ain't gonna mess the movie up for telling you that.
No, I got
I
you.
think it's either called. I think it's Mile 22.
Okay.
You got to see it.
And you know what? I still actually got to see that movie that you was telling me about, like with Ben Affleck. I actually didn't see it.
The Accountant?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you ain't seen the
Is it The Accountant? Where it's like shit look trippy? It almost look
Nah, man. That's shit. We might look at that tonight on Shrooms. Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, nigga. So you still do shrooms?
Oh, of course. You know, I'm a shaman, baby. I've been dosing
Wait,
people,
so
taking
that's
people
what-
on spiritual journeys for the
That's all I was
past
gonna
5
ask
years.
you, nigga. Cause I'm like, cause I already know, nigga. You feel me? I fuck with it too. So I'm like,
Are you Shroom, baby?
yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Bro, last time I took shrooms, my reason of doing the shrooms, nigga, was it wasn't for. I took it to get high, nigga.
Oh.
I didn't take it for the ride. But then
Yeah.
I didn't realize that once I got high, and
Yeah.
I sat there and thought about it. And I was like,
But
I was
hey,
like,
we all got to come into that
Nah,
realization.
totally.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Real shit.
Now, Shrooms is not a party drug.
but and
It
but,
can
but,
be, but on a
No, but
on a
no,
whole nother
I
level,
didn't
really
take
is
it.
spiritual.
I didn't take it for a party type. You feel me? I took it to get to a place, nigga.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to the place, nigga.
Yeah,
I
I
just
feel
got
you.
high. You
Yeah.
feel me?
You didn't
So I
take
feel like-
enough.
I ate an eighth.
Nah, you needed more if you didn't
Yeah,
get there.
yeah. So I feel like, my purpose jumping in the pool, nigga, was like, I'm just trying to get loaded, nigga, tight.
Yeah.
And then when I took it, I got loaded, nigga. I didn't get like,
You didn't get the visions.
yeah,
you didn't
feel
get
me?
that
Like shit.
those
But
messages.
every time I fucking go up off the shrooms, fucking, I've never had an experience like that. You feel me? Yeah. Well, I take that back. I be seeing like grids and shit, type shit.
I seen
The
it.
Matrix.
I didn't seen it before.
Yeah, so
Nah.
that'd be like, okay, that's right there. You feel me? So it'd be like, it's whatever. You feel me? Because
Have you ever taken with other people or just by yourself?
no, it's always with somebody. You feel me?
Yeah, somebody you
A
come
homie or some friends type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if some nigga, I done took them shits by myself. Nigga, I'm at the house. I'll take
That's
that
usually
shit.
how I take
yeah.
them up with him.
Yeah.
Me and him dose together or by myself.
Yeah, me and my nigga that I grew up with, fucking, when I ate that eighth, he was with me. We was chilling, and then fucking, we had some company come over. Some more homies pulled up, and I'm like, why did I tell these people to pull up? I'm
It's
high
too
as
much
fuck.
energy.
Too much energy.
Too
I'm
much
like,
energy.
bro, but me eating the shroom, that shit, nigga, I was on a roller coaster for like a good 15 minutes, nigga. I'm like, nigga.
Now, question, like, on that
Bruh.
night, did you, like, see certain things in people? Like, because sometimes, like, when I've been out in public, this is, like, why I don't like doing it. Because I'm a strong empath now, like, even stronger since I got more cleaned up.
Okay.
So, like, oh, no, like, when I started taking, like, higher amounts of mushrooms out in public, like 5 grams or more, it'd be like, I could damn near, like, feel people negative intentions. Or sometimes, like, people's faces will start morphing into, like, a demonic-looking face.
Okay.
And I'd
And
be
you can
like-
see their inner
you-
person.
Yeah, you can see the inner person or like the
yeah.
demon that's attached to them that got them acting out of character sometimes. Like,
Well, with me, nigga, going back to the numerology shit, like, fucking, I'm 11. So that's a master number 11. Like, we high.
he 11 too.
I'm an 11 too.
Okay, I'm 11 all the way around from the name to the number to the the day I was born to when you add up the numbers, to you add up my name, to you add up
Adding
my
up to
street
11.
number, you add up the street is crossbar, everything 11, nigga.
Yeah.
That means you came only with purpose.
Yeah.
Everything
Nah,
11,
totally.
nigga.
Came only with purpose.
So saying that to say, like, I do that. That should be regular for me, nigga.
Hell yeah.
To see that and feel that type shit. You feel me?
Oh, God.
So I be big on that, nigga. For real. Like, I be picking up on all that shit. So the shrooms don't do nothing but enhance it a little more.
Nah, totally. That's what I'm saying. Like, enhance it to the point you be like, okay, nah, no, it's the truth.
But it don't really, it ain't too much enhanced for me because it already be going on, nigga. So I just be like, okay, boom. Like that's there.
Would you ever take a God dose?
How much is that again?
21 grams.
I would, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to have a doctor on the side of me.
Nah, you don't need no
Nah, you
doctor.
ain't gonna need no
You ain't
doctor.
gonna need no doctor. You ain't gonna
I'ma
need
You need your buddy Swayze
Yeah,
right
I'ma
here.
need-
I'll
I'ma
be your
need a
shaman
nigga-
for that night.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a nigga to for sure have a phone like, nigga, this nigga stop breathing, nigga.
No, you definitely ain't
Nah,
gonna
you
do
ain't
that.
gonna do none of that.
You ain't
type
gonna do none of that.
But
Feel
no,
me?
I'm with it, nigga, because I'm with all that vibe, nigga. You feel me? I'm with going to wherever the fuck we gonna go to, nigga.
Shit, we gonna have to
You feel
go
me?
in on the
Oh,
God dose
shit.
then.
We gonna have to
Me and him gonna do 30, and you'll do 21.
I was just watching the interview with one of these interviews with these white motherfuckers. It was they was talking about DMT
Yeah.
and fucking how they was like chasing the DMT high, and how when they took DMT they was going to this certain place where every time they went it was the same place type shit.
They probably talking about the server room, whatever. A lot of DMT.
They was saying it was like some midgets and some other shit going on.
leprechaun.
So, but I ain't finished it. But yeah, I'm like, but nigga, I be trying to go holler at the ancestors, nigga.
Yeah, no,
No,
for sure.
totally.
Like for real, for real.
Hey, that's what they show you in Black Panther.
Yeah,
When
no,
they take-
that's
Hey,
for sure.
you know
Yeah,
what they in Black Panther they call it a flower, but it actually exists as a mushroom.
Yeah,
That
you know
thing
they
that he
always
took?
gotta flip some shit. when
Yeah,
they put it in
for Marvel or
and
for the
shit,
TV,
nigga.
like,
Yeah.
it's a flower, but in real life, it's a
wanna
real,
unintentional-
Black Panther mushroom that they eat
Mm-hmm.
to talk to the ancestors, and that they use for like tribal like ascension.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you reached a certain point in your life as a.
Well,
as
we
a
need
man.
more of that consciousness because
Yeah.
right now everyone's mind's locked in like a box of what can and can't happen. Male and female relationships don't really work anymore. Not that they can't, but whatever used to work don't work no more. So some new shit got to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to be open, and you got to be open to even that mentality, because most motherfuckers, like you said, in the box, like
In the box.
you gotta leave that dough cracked or something. To
Well,
even try
well
to-
plus the people who out the box need to find each other.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because what happens is for each one person out the box, you might be surrounded by 100 people in the box.
yeah.
So you kind of like, well, they not hearing nothing you talk about. They not vibing on what you want. Now you can go backwards and regress with them, or you could be like, let me find my tribe.
Yeah. yeah.
So that's what we've been working on. We've been cleaning ourselves up, shrooming on the regular for years now, just so we could really find our tribe, those we vibe with.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of times, though, especially with us being black folks, fucking, even as the spiritual community be beefing and can't get along and shit.
Nah,
It'd
totally.
be hard for niggas to really be coming together. So,
Because everybody want to be the Messiah. Everybody want to be the nigga that know the
or
most.
not even that,
I reincarnated this hotel.
yeah, you feel me? But not only that too, it's always a wall up when we
Yeah.
first meet, or when we don't, before we even meet. Nigga.
Well, that's the spell of Kingu.
Yeah.
What you mean?
The spell of Kingu is a spell that we under that it's obvious we should work together,
Yeah.
but instead we see competition.
Yeah, it's the programming for
Yeah,
sure.
it's the
We-
program.
yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
for
So, but that program is supposed to be here for a certain amount of time,
Mm-hmm,
because if you dig any of the 5% literature,
Yeah.
they break down that really 85% of the people in all cultures are always in some state of sleep,
Yeah.
and there's only 15% in that culture who really run everything.
Mm-hmm.
The other 85% is just cool with following and doing the status quo. And I'm not knocking that. I'm saying that's how it's always
No,
been
that's how
set up.
shit is running.
That's how shit really
goes.
runs.
Yeah, no, for
So-
sure. That's the bigger picture.
The small percentages of us that are woke
Mm-hmm.
have to move into new roles.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so what used to be the woke community ain't the woke community no more.
No,
Because they caught in trivialities.
them motherfuckers doing meet and greets. They trying to get motherfucking bread.
Yeah.
They don't even want to give out no motherfucking information.
Yeah,
Nah,
totally.
Ain't enough for this.
Yeah, totally. You said for real.
Be making me mad, nigga.
So then, look, right now we on the Titanic, and the ship is sinking, and niggas is dancing to the band.
Yeah.
They not getting off the ship, bro. You got to get off the ship.
For sure.
Get off the ship. Instead, they dancing to the band while the ship is sinking. And so you trying to collect what? More money? What money?
The money ain't real.
The money ain't real.
Yeah, it's like you chasing some bullshit. You ain't.
Well, your face ain't even on the money.
Yeah, that too.
So it's like, okay, I get it that you need a certain amount of money to pay your bills and all of that because you're still in the system, but you definitely shouldn't be running after it like that.
Yeah, nigga, you got to know the bigger plan. You need to know the bigger scheme of things and know that this ain't that. Don't get lost in this motherfucking matrix, nigga.
Yeah, totally. But see, if you shrooming, you know that. But me and him went before some elders, and they was like, well, what are you all doing? And we said, well, we've been shrooming to make ourselves better people for our communities.
Yeah.
And we were like, have you taken shrooms? No, and we're not going to talk about that either, bro. How could you talk about what you don't know?
Yeah.
They already programmed. Motherfuckers like that already programmed. It ain't even nothing to talk about.
Yeah, nah,
So
it ain't.
It don't matter.
It ain't nothing to talk about.
Just acting like that, nigga.
Yeah, that was
Nothing
it.
to talk about, bro.
And that was it for me.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I ain't going to meet with them again.
Yeah.
That was the end of that
Because
conversation.
what they telling me is all I can do is follow.
They in the box.
Listen.
Yeah.
They in the motherfucking box, and they ain't accepting nothing out of the box, nigga.
Yeah. Well, because there's a certain amount of ego wrapped up in it. Shrooms get rid of your ego.
Yeah.
So
That's why I was telling my homegirl from New York. She was like, yeah, I'm just afraid of all the good things because they're unfamiliar. That can come from the mushrooms, and I was like, yeah, it's real. I was like, that's your demons trying to tell you. Because so many people that tell me, oh, mushrooms ain't for everybody. I'm like, no, they're for everybody. If you thinking in your mind the mushrooms,
They
so
part of us,
they're not for your grandma. They not for you, nigga. That's your demons telling you you don't deserve that light yet, nigga. You can't get that light.
totally.
You ain't supposed to get that enlightenment.
if you take that, you won't be able to
Yeah,
listen
because
to
we walk in fungus. God damn it.
They part of us, nigga.
Yeah,
We
totally.
part of them, nigga.
Nah,
Yeah,
totally.
totally.
That's why it meshes so well when you eat them.
Yeah.
And just like,
consciousness. Hey, consciousness in a
Technically,
bottle.
That's an ancestor, nigga.
hey, what I gotta say too while we on here
Real
is, nigga,
scientific
2
shit.
nights ago I did the holding one nostril breathing. We going to sleep.
Exercise.
Nah, it's this new thing that he showed me that you hold one of your nostrils like covered like with like a little nasal thing and like
You know, earplug, little orange earplug for noise.
Yeah.
You put something like that or some tissue, whatever you have handy. I do that because that way I know ain't nothing gonna break off in my nose.
Okay.
And then what you do is you close off this right nostril. Because what happens is when you only breathe through the left nostril, you're going to get the real nervous system relaxation that you're supposed to get.
On some Kundalini shit.
Well, you could see it that way. What it is our people going through white supremacy. The main thing that's been done to you is your nervous system is fucked up.
For sure.
yeah, everybody trapped in fight.
So
or
the
flight.
reason another man,
Past trauma.
well, another black man can't see another black man and feel like my brother. Like if a brother from Nigeria or it's Eritrean, they see each other, be like my brother. A brother from the hood really look at another black man and think, I got to fight this
That
nigga.
nigga gonna bang on him.
Yeah. so you in apprehension of just saying hello.
Yeah.
And I'm saying you can't even greet hello.
Yeah.
Because you like, I ain't even.
That's why I go back to me saying what I'm saying, the wall up.
That's
Yeah,
the
no,
wall
no,
up.
that's the
Totally.
wall.
We in complete agreement with you.
complete agreement.
So with that wall up, the only thing you really dealing with is nervous system overworked you. Your nervous system has been, in other words, the portals, the wombs that our mothers bear us through have been in a state of nervousness for the last 300-400 years.
No, for real.
Because they was raping our women.
For real.
They was killing babies in front of them so that the babies was born nervous. So you flash forward to where we are now in 2025, the women we have sex with bear babies that are born nervous. But the woman don't know she nervous. The man who has sex with her don't know he nervous. And the baby don't know he nervous. So what happens is you think being nervous is a part of life.
Nah, but
Yes.
it ain't.
I grew up like that, nigga.
Yeah.
I grew up thinking certain shit is okay. You feel me?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And just coping with shit because you feel me. We brought up to not express certain shit. You feel me?
Totally.
Especially in our community.
Oh,
niggas
man.
ain't-
And then
Don't mention
man.
mental health in
That's
the
what-
in
that's
the
what
black
I'm about to
community.
say, niggas
Don't
like
mention
that.
mental health. I work in the mental health field, so
Okay.
so I know you supposed to get help.
Yeah.
But you would be like, nah, we just gonna drink on it, nah, bro.
Well,
you
I'm
can't.
a nigga that grew up like that with that mentality, but then I also thought like that. Like I felt like nigga, something wrong with you, nigga. All you nigga, you tripping, nigga.
Yeah, suck that shit up,
You's a
nigga.
bitch.
But nigga,
Man up.
that shit real, nigga. You
Nah,
feel
it
me?
is.
I know that shit hit my ass, nigga, and I was like, fuck, this shit real, nigga. Cause my life crazy, nigga. Like the shit that go on in my shit is crazy, my nigga. I didn't lost so much motherfuckers. It's like, bro, one day that shit like low key hit a nigga, but not on some motherfucking crying shit, just like on some like fuck, bro. Like this shit
heavy.
Nigga feel crazy type shit. Nigga, you feel me? Like on some subconsciously type shit, nigga.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
okay.
That was a wake up call.
So this what niggas be talking about, nigga, because I didn't believe that shit was real, nigga.
Oh,
You
God.
feel me?
Well, I know I for sure, like, we think about it so normally that it wasn't until 2020, bro, when I really started taking mushrooms, like, heavily and consistently that I knew I was depressed.
Yeah.
From, like, my music career,
Yeah.
with everything that I wanted to have going on but didn't have going on, I was depressed as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, you had, like, the constant, like, outlook of people saying that, like, oh, if you past your 20s, man, you too old to be doing music. It's so many, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I was going into being 30. I was, like, 28 at the time, or 27, 2020. So I was like, dang, nigga, you getting older and older. They see, you know,
Time's running out.
you'll be aged out of music. And then, like,
That's
that's
more
how I
that
knew I was
programming,
depressed.
though. That's more that program.
More that program.
Well, that's what I'm saying, like,
that's
yeah.
not what the fuck.
But none of that's
They
true, though.
actually-
It's all just things that you tell
Well, it's
yourself.
mental constructs.
Yeah, it's all mental constructs. Like,
But it's thing we grew up hearing too, nigga.
yeah, no, totally.
Yeah. So-
And I heard that when I was 18, people saying, like, oh, no, you know, once you hit like 25, 27, if you ain't
hit
blown
30,
up yet, nigga,
you
you
hit
should just
30,
quit it.
oh,
Stop
nigga.
that music shit, nigga. It's a dream. Like,
Yeah, totally.
I fuck that shit. I still feel that way, nigga. That's why I'm still coming up with some more shit.
Nah, you
nigga.
gotta
some
nigga,
more shit.
That's part of a craft, nigga. That we do, nigga. That shit is more than a hobby. Like sometimes we just gotta do it just to do it.
Yeah, and it's therapeutic for people like
That-
me and you. Like for me,
that-
like it's always been therapeutic for me.
that.
Well, remember, everything is monetized in the current system.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is, in the European system, your pain is monetized.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the African system, it's not treated that way. But we keep thinking because we African peoples that we still African peoples, but you really been Europeanized.
Yeah.
So your points of view, your diet, you know, how you get down with your women, you've been taught all that shit. And the whole reason someone colonizes you to do that is so that later on, you like, if you don't do what they showed you to do, you don't have nothing to do because you ain't thought of nothing yourself.
You ain't got no original idea.
You got no original ideas, so you end up reverting back to their stuff.
Yeah.
Not saying it's evil or anything of that nature, just saying that you haven't really given thought to a lot of the things you think were given to you. You didn't choose it. So back to the nostril thing, what happens is if you start to, you ain't
Hey,
got
I'm
to
about
do it.
come full back circle on that too.
Well, look, if you ain't got to do it for the full night, just maybe when you first fall asleep, first 30, 40 minutes, what it does is it brings this one into play.
Okay.
And this left nostril breathing in and out of that keeps bringing the nervous system down.
Hey, you know what I had to say about it?
What?
When I did it, not last night, but the night before, I got the same brain whooshes that you get on the mushrooms.
See?
I don't know if you experienced that.
Yeah. I haven't experienced that yet, but I
was
know
gonna
the
say,
brain
it-
whooshes.
Yeah, like have you like been on the mushrooms? Like this is how the mushrooms talk to me sometimes. Like I hear it in waves, and it's usually it's like almost sound like lightsabers moving or some shit, nigga.
I get that, but it's less sound, more of a feeling.
Yeah, that's what. No, it is more of a feeling than the sound. Like the sound is slight. Feel me? Sometimes you have to really listen into it.
It almost feels like electricity's about to overload your brain for a second, then it stops.
Yeah.
So it's never
Like a
painful.
pulse. To me, it
Yeah,
feels
it's
like a pulse, like a EMP pulse or something, like going across your head. Like,
Zoom.
Yeah.
So what happens
but I
is
felt that going to sleep like 2 nights ago, and I didn't expect that because I'm like, nigga, I ain't do no mushrooms tonight. But I
But you
did
did
do,
that.
but I did microdose that day, like way earlier though,
then
like,
that
during the
that
day.
could have been part of it.
That's what I was thinking.
But
Because all the other nights I've done, I never experienced the brain whooshes.
if you keep bringing your nervous system down, who would you be? Remember, the whole point of slavery
Yeah.
was to make you nervous.
Yeah.
Because then
Because
the
when you're
nervous,
nervous, you can't make great decisions.
nah, you can't make good decisions. You're gonna eat wrong. It's a bunch of stuff that's
Talk
gonna
to
happen.
people
Opening
crazy.
a whole nother door doing that shit for sure.
Well, you constantly in fight or flight.
Yeah.
And so therefore, this is why black people's hearts wear out. You constantly pumping adrenaline and cortisol.
Especially if you watching the news and watching bullshit,
I don't look at none of that
propaganda
shit.
all day, and sitting there getting spooked and all.
And
that.
if you ain't the person that can like take mushrooms like us and like dissect that shit, because everything look like a fucking entertainment to me now. Like news, everything.
this shit Hollywood, bro.
Yeah, everything look like once you take a certain amount of mushrooms, everything just like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
look like the Tower of Babel.
Well, you understand
like
this.
Living in Babylon, where
like
niggas
that
keep
as
on
a-
babbling on.
I feel like that as a black man, bro. When I watch the news and shit, because it ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah,
So
it's
if
not
you-
your
bunch of
system.
cackling.
Yeah.
What
So
would-
that,
see?
I get that.
What
already.
would you do with $8 trillion? None of that shit.
Bruh.
With $8 trillion, what a fully woke ebanoid man or woman would do with $8 trillion ain't what the European would do. Remember, European people
It's
are
like two different
fear-centered.
aliens, nigga.
Well, I'm saying they fear-centered people.
Yeah.
They didn't eat well in Europe.
Yeah.
So they only got 5-6 months to get the crops in before the winter come. If in some history books I read, they had to eat their children
Yeah.
and things of that nature. So you dealing with a person who's very much like
Barbaric.
and indoctrinated in fear.
Yeah.
So when you go telling them about and the rainbows and this, they ain't trying to hear that shit because ain't what their DNA tell them. Their DNA tells them he's trying to trick me. That ain't what shit look like. The winter's coming. But, bro, we live in the Bahamas. So you understand? So he'll move to other parts of the world, but then take the same 5 months of winter attitude with him. And so people have never understood that about the European.
Yeah.
So when he came and saw all the land and the titties was out and all that and his mangoes to eat and all of that, he started a mango farm where we never started a mango farm because there's plenty of mangoes, bro. I don't need to gather them. They're here all year long. But where he's from, he must gather for 5-6 months before the winter come. So he took that attitude everywhere. He see gold. All these niggas are stupid. Why don't they gather all that gold? We don't need to gather the gold. There's plenty of it.
We'll get it when we need it.
We'll get it when we need it. It's a bounty. It's abundance. So
For sure. Hey, I feel like what depicts the European mindset the best is that Disney movie Maleficent with Angelina Jolie in it. And they even call her race Moors in the movie.
That's crazy. They
So it's
always
like
doing-
referring to like the black Moor, like the Moor of America,
Yeah.
like how they got America's
the Muslim Moors.
Yeah, they talk actually referring to the Muslim Moors, but subliminally. And like to me, ain't no like no coincidence that they gave all the Moors wings in the movie. So they trying to say like the Muslim Moor, are people, the 14 tribes, niggas is angels. So like, I don't know, it's just a lot of hints in there. But it's particularly like what the conversation that she has between the queen that's trying to take over everything, take over the Moors' land. So I tell you, it's deep ass movie. She tried to take the land from the Moors, which is what they did to us out here in America. I'm Morocco.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like-
it's the nature of reaching an understanding that the people who've been teaching us, you got 10 grand man, that's the European, and you got the African man, which is 7 million man. I don't believe 10 grand man can teach 7 million year man.
No, because 7 million year man taught 10 grand man how to wash his ass.
All of that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So my uncle used to say it's like the children have the parents locked in the closet and they run in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the house is on fire, the stove is on, the microwave's running for no reason.
The wrong lesson is being taught backwards because they don't fucking know the whole fucking full 100 of how the shit really actually.
Nah.
But they ain't had
So,
enough
so they
time
burn
on
the
this
books
rock.
they don't know.
Yeah.
They burn the books they don't know.
And can't perceive or
The
translate.
scrolls they do teach, they don't understand it from a 9 ether point of view.
Yeah.
They only understand it from a 6 ether point of view. And then the
Or
best,
what you call it, the 5 month. What you call it, 5 month way? What you say?
well, the hunter gatherer, they
Yeah.
got 5 months to get the food
They
in.
that mentality.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they- yeah. That's
So,
what they-
so that's a mentality of lack that's trained into them living in the Caucasus Mountains and all of this.
yeah.
So when they meet the rest of the world, they think everybody's hungry, but everybody ain't hungry. Everybody's starving. Everybody ain't starving.
Everybody ain't got your stomach.
So when they discover this, they decide we're going to hide history. We're going to claim history that's not ours because it's the longest history.
Yeah.
And then because we really can't teach it, we're going to just ban knowing it. So and then what did they do during slavery? They killed the smartest man and woman. So if they discovered a brother sister taught themselves English on their own, you got to kill them niggas.
Yeah, that
So,
nigga's
so
too
then what
nice.
they doing is genetically they dumbing down your race.
No, for sure.
So then eventually all we do have, and no slight towards him, all we do have is Shaquille O'Neal's. Because they just want a big nigga who can lift like 700 pounds.
Yeah. On some breeding shit.
Yeah, so it's so our people haven't faced this.
Yeah.
That this was all on some genetic alterations. So those of us who do wake up and say, well, nah, I'm not really with that plan. There's not too many other plans for you because what they give you, sports, the military, in college.
Oh God.
And then even inside those things, you got to join more cliques.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In sports, you join the clique. In the military, you join the clique.
fraternities.
And and then in the college, you join fraternities and sororities. So you still got to keep belonging to more clique. Everything to keep taking you outside of you.
Yeah.
When you was already complete.
You ain't get no
Yourself out away
time
from
for
source.
yourself.
Well, you was already God.
Yeah.
You was already God as a melanated person. But because you don't believe it any longer and you don't have any way to demonstrate it, you didn't move according to the earthly program, which never really works right for you.
Yeah.
Because you can feel there's something amiss with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the people who teaching you put on ascots and cufflinks will go home and eat baby arm soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in the press, they be, oh yes, I'm the great master, and I'm this and this. So you look at those airs and all that confidence, and you're like, well, they gotta be good, but then you find out, nah, man, they killed a whole tribe of people.
Yeah. Yep.
Why would
Easy.
They, how could they look? How could they? But if you living in mountains and you starving, you gonna learn deception. Cause you like, I need his plot of land, cause my land don't grow enough food.
Yeah.
So I need to kill him, but I don't want the rest of the village to get mad at me for killing him. So then I have to do some type of deception. Oh, we went out fishing and he fell.
Yeah.
You know, but he told me before he died he wanted me to have his land. That's why he signed this deed. You feel what I'm saying?
What?
So our people haven't faced this, that we don't need to compete against like what's going on in the system. You just need to let the God or goddess in you start coming to the fore and get your nervous system down.
So you can cooperate
Doing
with other gods and
exercise.
goddesses.
Yeah.
And sleep is a big part of our lives, though.
Oh, yeah.
When I discovered you can close this nostril off, and if through breathing in it, I did it like first day I did it, I felt a little better. The third day I did it though,
Yeah.
I woke up phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I woke up
yeah,
from
yeah.
9
I didn't eat till like 2:00.
Yeah.
And I was and wasn't on no trying to starve nothing. I just was like, man, I feel. And then I looked it up again because I had a little book that talked about it. And then I looked at more stuff on the internet. I said, oh, I get it. It's for lowering the nervous system. I was like, it's also for communicating with the subconscious.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like
mean, I
when you
can
said
see
it, it made me automatically think about breathing exercises that I've heard motherfuckers practice. You feel me? So they might do the breathing where they doing the like building.
That's a breath of fire.
Yeah,
That's a breath of fire.
shit.
That's a breath
But
of fire.
then that I don't know what it's called, but it's doing something. And
Well, breath of fire, I did breath of fire one time for 5 minutes, and
Yeah.
I stayed for 72 hours. So breath of fire is real.
Yeah, no, I know
You
for
know,
sure.
yeah, breath
I know
of
for
fire
sure
is
it's
real.
And obviously, what you doing is real too because that shit is channeling something, and y'all feeling some type of way. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we're scientists
Yeah.
at the end of the day. That's how I view myself more than like anything. Like I look at myself as a scientist, and just, I'm always gonna keep on experimenting with certain stuff and tinkering with shit. Like whether it be the music, I'm gonna experiment with the music. I'm gonna experiment with these breathing techniques.
I feel like that's the goal of life. That's why we here, nigga. Like we signed up as souls to jump in these bodies and come and experience
no,
what
for
the
sure.
fuck going on.
So you next level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You already next level.
yeah.
Because we don't, very rarely we hear anyone even make those comments.
Yeah, a lot of people be feeling like, why me?
Yeah.
You know, you traveling through this, everything's happening for
All
a
this
reason.
shit happening.
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
deal with it,
totally.
And
Yeah.
part of the ride, nigga.
Yeah, like the main thing me and him subscribe to is I don't know if you made up the same, but he told me, you know, what happens to you happens for you.
For sure.
You know,
Yeah, that's
so like
part
every
of it.
time I look
Yeah.
at like or get ready to perceive something negative happening to me, like, oh man, like why this? I'll be like, nah, what's happening to you is happening for you right now. This is
Yeah.
like for your greater good.
But
Because
then-
it didn't kill you. It didn't take you out the game, nigga. So you still in the game to make
Well,
another
it's-
play.
It's a test for testimony.
Yeah,
So
always.
you constantly coming to these crossroads. If you get a chance, read a book called The Meta Netter. The Meta Netter lets you know that you constantly coming to these crossroads to become the new you and let go of the old you. And if you fail, it's not a negative thing. It just means you'll have to come to that crossroad again.
for
So like dealing with smoking weed. I'm not against smoking weed. I plan to smoke weed again when I grow my own weed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's my goal in it. Right now, I'm
same
cool.
for me.
So I came to the crossroads one day where I'm like, this is my last blunt. Not because it's bad, not because it's good, just because this is my crossroads. Why do I need this? Why do I have to do it?
Yeah.
And then from there, I was like, okay, then I'm going to let go of this. And the way I let go of it, it didn't feel that. I didn't wake up the next day and say, okay, one more time. You know, because we've all done that. I needed one more. I know I said the day was there, but one more time. It was the first time in my life I was able to do that. And I was like, nah, I just really can feel like it was never about good or bad. It was about being at peace if I have it It was about being at peace if I don't have it.
Yeah.
Because ultimately God created out of peace, but then that's our literature. See, in most of these other people's literature, God is a warrior.
Yeah.
But in our literature, God is not a warrior. So if you serving their gods, and their gods believe in all kinds
Guys
of
with an
war,
S, nigga.
yeah,
Gods of conquering and shit.
yeah. So then they worship. Most of their gods ain't gods; they supermen.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Because if you read in their books, I am a jealous God, exactly and exclusive. Bro, jealousy. Why would jealousy be a quality of God? That's a man-made quality.
Shit start turning into a
The
movie.
real only true emotion to God is unconditional love.
And peace. That's
Peace.
it.
That's
God
what
is
we've
pure
seen,
peace.
Pure peace and unconditional love.
Yeah.
And then it creates out of that peace. Out of that peace, real inventions come. Out of that peace, real love comes. People think they love each other. They love each other through like ceremony and fakery and fuckery. Because they love is about possession. I love you if you do this.
Yeah.
But that's conditional love.
Hell yeah.
What if God said, I love you because you do this? Well, the son wouldn't be here tomorrow. But it's unconditional love of God, so you ain't never think about the
God
son.
just loves you because you here.
Yeah.
You part of God. That's really why God loves you, because you are God.
Yeah, you are.
You another part of God. So why would God not love itself?
And so in what we just shared, because we had our unexpected travel just now in the last 15 minutes, we got deep as fuck. I didn't even think. But we did. We had unexpected travel in the last 15 minutes. We want to know
That's all
that.
I'll be on.
Yeah.
Nigga, I swear to God.
Next time Contra
Man,
come on the show, we're gonna have to microdose.
Yeah, for sure.
on that,
Or
for
we
sure.
all or we all
On
take
that.
like 2 grams
I'm on that.
Yeah.
for the
I'm on that.
episode.
No, I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Feel
Yeah.
you?
So even with dealing with what we call the Europeans, we still love them because everything's part of God.
No, for sure.
You give us everything's part of. So there's no part of this that's not part of God.
Nah, totally.
So there can't be no separation.
As far as we know.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying it literally. Even the demonic forces and everything you're dealing with still are inside of God.
Yeah,
We all-
the overall,
God had to
yeah,
think
the
about
overall,
this.
yeah. There's
Nigga
that's,
wasn't here
that's
before
part of,
God.
That's part of the balance. That's part of the balance.
Totally, it's
And that's part of
the
unconditional love, because the demons or whatever we perceive as negative forces, they wasn't here before God.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and so even though they might be what we could perceive to be anti-God, ultimately they still need God. They living in God just like you and me.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
There's no escaping.
So God is in some superposition outside of this to reflect and look at it and still keep creating while experiencing it as you and me.
Yeah, yeah,
Now that sounds like something God could do.
yeah.
I'm inside of it and I'm outside of it. I understand, I overstand.
No, totally.
That's some next
That's
level
definitely
shit.
what God doing all the time.
Yeah.
That kind of take me back to what you were saying as far as or even you, Swayze, with the, like you saying you was here for this type shit.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like life or the shit we doing right now, nigga, going through what we going through and experiencing what we experiencing, all this shit is parallel. It's parallel chapters we can pick too. nigga.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like, nigga, it's like, and this shit is like damn near on some freestyle shit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
You see it clearly, Contra.
Yeah.
You see it clearly.
So it's like it'd be really what you want to do at the same time. It's really up to you. That's why it take me back to that shit. Like,
Nah, that's why it's so important to be controlled, like your emotions and like what you speak into existence, because
Yeah.
it's all in your mind.
yeah.
Like that's why I don't subscribe to people be like with the competition shit or like trying to compare and contrast lives. Like my life harder than yours, nigga. You don't struggle as much as me. Like, nah, nigga, your battle's just your battle, bro. Like I can all day say that my battle is bigger than your battle, but nigga, that would just be me saying that. Like don't make it the truth.
You
It's
can't
just,
quantify it.
yeah, nigga, it's just true to you.
But
Feel me?
his battle is the reason why he here, nigga. You here for that ride, nigga.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you
Exactly.
going through, nigga. My shit, it could be that kind of back to what you were saying, like nigga could be like, why I ain't on yet type shit.
Yeah.
That probably ain't the motherfucking really the ride what the nigga's supposed to be on, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's back to the parallel shit. Like it's parallel shit too though. So it can be up to you as a matter of taking something too, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if you make a way, I know with me, nigga, like if I don't know how to do something and I practice at it or try it, I get that shit. So that's to tell me that's with everything, nigga.
Nah,
You feel
totally.
me? So it's like
Practice makes perfect.
you try some shit you don't know how to do it, practice, nigga, you'll get it, nigga.
Any shout outs?
Yeah, I got dummy shout outs, man. Man, fucking shout out the gang, man. My niggas Black Mike, Rambeezy, Money, Sicko, my nigga Touche. Shout out Swayze, man, for bringing the nigga to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fucking Shout out my family from South Central to South Side of Kingston, Jamaica, man. Fucking, yeah, man, we in this bitch, man. Vish gang shit, Contra, man. We in
Vish mode.
Yes, sir.
Femi, let them know one more time your handle, man, where they can find you at.
On Instagram, everything, Twitter, Facebook, all that good shit, TikTok, everything. Just Google Young Contra, YOUNGCONTRA. Shit pop up.
Man.
Producing to rapping, all that shit, we doing it.
Man, with that being said, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and as you always remember,
You saw him first here on Featured. Peace and love, y'all. Mike
peace and
L.
love.
Contra!
Kush Tucker out this
In the bitch.
motherfucker. Let's go. I'm blowing chronic smoke in the wind. Going places you never been, accumulating dividends. Mostly Benjamins. Bought a Ferrari just to shit on the Benz. Looking fresh and clean, hottest nigga on the scene. Don't any of you whack MCs go as hard as me, getting green. Pocket full of broccoli, extra cheese. Paparazzi trying to get a flick of me and the team. Every day my life a movie scene. You don't understand.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention and your subscriptions. If you have a business or a service you would like to promote, or if you don't have one and you just want to come on the show and talk and be a guest on Featured, please DM us at featured_guests on Instagram. We look forward to hearing from you and seeing you. Peace and love.